Hey, what's going on, y'all? Got another video here. Thanks a little bit. Doing another video here. I've been watching a lot of bug out bags and get home bag kits, and a lot of videos people have done like in the last month or so. One of the ones I watched recently was Dave Canterbury, which I talked about in my last video, and his was like 10 months ago, but he had an awesome video on a bug out bag, so definitely go check that out. But last night I was watching Wrangler Star, which I haven't watched him forever. It's been a while, and I used to watch him years ago. And anyways, he has a lot of good recent videos I was watching, and what he's doing to prepare for World War III, and his preps and everything. So go check out Wrangler Star and go check out his recent videos here. But he had a video on his new EDC pack that he has, which is an EDC get home bag, and and like the same type of style setup I have, but he has his own thoughts and opinions on it, and got a new sling bag from Vortex, I think is the company that makes the pack, that sling bag he had, which is a good company for bags. So if you're looking for a high quality backpack, they're a good company from what I hear. Anyways, he had that, and then he had several other videos on World War III and his preps and what he's doing and organizing everything and getting all his preps in order. So, but anyways, I was watching other videos too, bug out bags, get home bags, and I got some new subscribers. So instead of just, having people watch the old videos, which I changed some things in my kit, it's kind of like an update, but I've also just doing a video to show what's in mine. And just kind of give my thoughts and opinions on things. So, but I've shown this bag before, and I've had this bag for a while. But this is my Recce Ruck Black Scout bag, Black Scout Survival Recce Ruck. Can't get this bag anymore, but at the end of the day, when it comes to the bags, as long as you get a good quality bag that's comfortable and it's going to hold up and last, there's lots of different companies, lots of different bags. So as far as the bags goes, that's all on you. I recommend 3B Gear is a great company to get a good bag for a good price. The Recce Ruck was something I was wanting for a while. It cost a little bit more, but I wanted this bag for this kit, and later on I finally got it. So, but I've had it for a while now. And anyway, so this is my get home bag basically, but it's also it's got some EDC items in it that I need, throughout the day when I'm at work. And but basically this is just a bag that I keep in my truck. It always stays in my truck. Sometimes I'll take it out depending on if I'm switching trucks or traveling, whatever the case may be. Anytime I go out of town, I bring this bag with me. The other thing I have with the bag that always stays with it is my Safe Life Defense vest here. If you haven't seen them, go check out Safe Life Defense. Awesome company. Wrangler Star has a company that he recommends. He did a video as far as soft armor and be able to conceal it. So, and that vest is good for pistol ammo. That's good up to like 5.7. The 5.7 28 millimeter round is what that is capable of stopping. Wrangler Star has his company that's good for pistol ammo. Also good self-defense vest that he recommends, so go check that out. But I do business with Safe Life Defense, and I've had that vest for a while. So that's who I like. And it's good, concealable, flexible, soft armor vest, good for self-defense for pistol ammo. And then they got the plates and everything also when you want to get into the rifle, your 5.56, 7.62 rounds. So anyways, but that always goes with me. That's part of my bag is my vest. These two items I always have with me. In a bad situation, an SHTF situation, civil unrest, chaos, whatever it is, EMP, that vest is going on my person to get home. Underneath my shirt, I put my shirt over it and then wear the vest, and I would have that on me to protect myself, in case somebody, shot at me or tried to stab me or whatever the case may be. So that always comes. And then my bag that's always in the truck, and this is always in the truck, and I'll take them out if I need to. But on the outside of my bag, one thing I noticed, Wrangler Star, he didn't have any type of raincoat or poncho, which I'm sure he has in his truck, which he did a video showing he's got ponchos, I believe it was, or something. But he didn't have it with the bag. I always recommend having some type of rain gear with your bag. So poncho, this is a military poncho, so I can set this up as a tarp and use it for shelter, which is another reason why I have it. But it's also big enough to cover me and my bag up. So I got a military poncho on the outside. That way I can get to it. Got my canteen over here full of water. I always keep this full because I use it at work. And I have plenty of water in the truck too. So if I left my truck, I would fill up my bags. Like I got my water bag here that I keep on the front. That way I can drink something real quick while I'm walking and not stop to get my canteen. I would have this filled up and then make sure my canteen's full. And if I could bring some more water to put in here, some bottles, I would go ahead and throw those in there just to have plenty of water. Being in Florida during the summertime, which is what we're going into now, it gets really hot and humid down here, and you have to have plenty of water and stay hydrated. So that's water is key down here. So anyways, got my water bag there. And then on the other side here, I got my, this is a Black Scout Survival. I think he called it the bunker thumper or something like that he called it. I forget what they call it. But anyways, I have this on here for emergencies to break the glass. You know, if we got in a car accident, something happened, we couldn't get out, we had to break the window. I have this option on here on the bag to get to break the glass to get out, or to break into somebody's car, trying to help them to get them out. But it can also be used for self-defense. So, you know, you can hold this in your fist here, like a roll of quarters, and then you can do a hammer fist, or it can make your fist stronger when you hit. But I would use it as a hammer fist, you know, hitting somebody with it for self-defense. Other great thing about this is a container. So I have cash in here. I think I got about $100 worth of cash in different bills in this container here. So that's why I have that too, also for backup for cash. The bag itself, it has straps on the side here to tighten down. But the bag itself, it's got a main compartment, no compartments on the outside. But it has like a water sleeve, what do they call that? Hydration sleeve or laptop sleeve you can put on in there. And then it has a main compartment, and then it has two small pocket compartments here on the inside. So, but basically what I have in the main compartment, I got my, this is a small little toolkit. I have my multi-tool in here. I got a notepad with a pen. I actually have two pens in here. One is a tactical pen that you can use for self-defense.
Daddy.
Yes. Yeah, yeah. Can you turn it on? You got it? I'll come in there in a minute. I'll be done here in a minute, and or a couple minutes. And I have another tactical type pen that I actually made. It's all stainless steel, and this pen can also be used for self-defense. But I have my multi-tool in here. I have a power bank in here. I have a small knife sharpener in here, all by Black Scout. The power bank is an Anker power bank, but good enough to keep my phone charged and my flashlights. And then I have a lighter in here, just to double check. Yeah, I got a torch of the phone. Oh no, that's you saying hi? Okay, there you go. Different phone. Power bank, torch. Oh, and I got my flashlight, my small EDC flashlight that I can use to clip on my hat for a headlamp instead of having a headlamp itself. And I think that's. And then I do have a lock pick set in there also that I picked up from Black Scout. Flashlight, yeah, multi-tool. Yeah, nice sharpener and then a couple pins and all that good stuff. But yeah, this is basically just a tool, kind of toolkit with items that I need, and notepad and pen always want to have. So anyways, that's Riding in the Rain one. Got that in there. First aid kit, this small little boo-boo kit, you know, with everything you need for first aid. I even got moleskin in here, and got a waterproof container. So that's also for work. I'll do that later. Now what I did for food is I used to have protein bars and stuff in here. Here's my trauma kit. This is my IFAK trauma kit. I do have a tourniquet on the outside, and I have a SWAT T tourniquet on the inside. I have my scissors up front, my shears here up front, pair of gloves. I have this on here so I can see at night. So all I gotta do is pull that up. I got a Sharpie to write the time on the tourniquet. This tourniquet is put out by Sam, the company that makes the splints and everything. and they came out with this tourniquet here, which is great for civilians. I get all my medical supplies from Skinny Medic, Medical Outfitters, and Skinny Medic is the one that had these and was selling them and talked about them. But they're great for civilians, especially if you don't have a lot of experience with tourniquets. But the cat tourniquets, you know, the SAM one you put on and then you tighten down and it automatically clicks into how tight it needs to be when you're tightening down, and then you just turn it, you know, and get everything nice and tight and ready to go. So very easy way to use a tourniquet. There's no issues with it. I haven't heard anything breaking or any problems happening with these tourniquets, but Skinny Medic was selling them. He was a big supporter of them with no problems, and it's a great tourniquet for civilians when you don't have the knowledge as far as, you know, medical and stuff. You don't have practice with tourniquets. This is an easy option, especially the SWAT T. That's the other reason why I like the SWAT T. Easy to use. Shows you how to use it, and you can also use that as a pressure bandage too. So, but I have all my quick clot, my chest seals, everything I need. This whole kit I bought from Skinny Medic. The bag is actually from 3V Gear. It does have a drain hole at the bottom, but this bag I got from 3V Gear. But I bought the whole trauma kit from Skinny Medic and then put everything in here and loaded it down. So that's my trauma kit. I always have that close to get to. You know, as far as EDC goes, you definitely want to be able to get to your medical up top and get it to it right away. So, and I have a little red tab here at night too, so I can see where to pull at. So, don't have a medical thing on there, a sticker, what do you call it, a patch on there, but, you know, I got it set up to where people can see it on the outside if I needed somebody to go. You know, you got the shears, the gloves, and the tourniquet is pretty obvious. So. Anyways, but trauma, IFAK kit, always should have that, especially if you carry a gun. You should always have a trauma kit on you. Now, what I did for food, I just went ahead and took one of my MREs that I had broken down already, and I had this put away, and I got in a dry bag, and I went ahead and put all I got enough food in here to last me a couple days as far as food goes. Got all the utensils and all the stuff that comes in. I got the First Strike ration MREs, so I believe it's like a 48-hour MRE or something. But anyways, that's what I put in here. A little bit more weight, heavier than the NREs, but I don't have to cook anything. Quick, easy meals. Like the First Strike rations don't have the heating element. Everything that's in there, you eat without heating up. So all this stuff right here I have in here is eat out the container, get rid of the trash, or, you know, whatever. But I can eat on the go, keep going, not have to cook, not have to boil water, not have to warm nothing up. Easy, fast option. Weighs a little bit more, but it's quick and easy and on the go. So that's why I have the MRE in there for the get home situation. And I got plenty. At the bottom here, way to purify water. This is the other thing that Wrangler Star didn't have. He had water, but he didn't have a way to purify water in his EDC. So I did leave a comment on that. You know, having some type of rain gear, way to purify water. This is the Grail. If you haven't seen these, I highly recommend get one of these. Fast, easy way to purify water. I do have the Mini Sawyer and like a 32-ounce smart water bottle in my backpacking type setup I have for that. But the reason why I went with the Grail and the EDC, even though the Mini Sawyer and that option is a lot lighter and more compact in the bag, this is a little bit bulkier, but this is a quick, easy way to purify water in a, you know, fast situation. So if I'm on the go, I'm moving, I'm walking, I find a water source that I need to fill up, I can just take this top off, scoop up the water, push it down. You gotta loosen up the top to let the air out. Push that down, filters water, then I can fill my containers up, fill this back up, and then filter again, and then have a slat full. So I got 2 containers I can have water using this. Instead of with the Mini Sawyer, you got the bag and you got the 32-ounce smart water bottle, but those bags don't, you know, definitely have the plastic bottle with you because those bags do fail. The Mini Sawyer bags, they do fail. So make sure you have a smart water bottle, a plastic bottle you can attach to it to keep water contained in it. But I went with the Grail for EDC Get Home because it's fast, easy. And Dave Canterbury is a huge advocate of the Grail. He still is, has it in his bag, and it's a must. He's traveled the whole world with this thing, and it filters thousands of gallons of water. Like, you filter a lot of water with this. This filter will last you a long time. I actually have a backup filter put away in my preps for this, but this will last for a very long time as long as the water's clean. You make sure you get all the the junk out and all the stuff up top, dirt and all that stuff. Keep it clean. I do have a net gator that I would use if the water is really mucky and dirty. I put the net gator over there and use that to keep all the trash out and then keep it clear as possible. That way the filter will last longer. But awesome option for purifying water. And Wrangler Star didn't have that, and I was a little surprised. But anyways, so that's all that's in the middle compartment here, and that all goes down in the center here. I'll just go, got my RZ mask up here at the top, extra filters, must have. I use this at work when it gets real bad, as far as dust and all that goes. But you should always have some type of mask. Safety, I always have glasses with me, so I'm not too concerned about having safety glasses. I always have my sunglasses I use for work to protect my eyes, but you should always have some safety glasses and air filters or a mask, N95s or something, just in case something like the Twin Towers with all the debris and trash and everything. You want to be able to protect your eyes and protect your respiratory and not breathing all that crap in. So those are must-have items you should have in your get-home bag, EDC, bug out, whatever. And the other thing is I have coming for this, and Wrangler Star talked about this, and he has this in his EDC bag, which I thought was a great point. He has some of the Faraday bags, which he's got videos talking more about the Faraday bags that he has. I go through Mission Darkness is the company I recommend. That's who I have bags with, and I actually just order 2 cell phone Faraday bags, one for me, one for my wife in case we need it. But the reason Wrangler Star has those is so he can't be tracked. So if your phone, they can track you on your phone everywhere, and everybody knows this. Criminals, you think, will know this, but they always use their phone. They commit crimes, thank God, because we can track them and see where they've gone and where their phone pinged on the towers and stuff. So the reason he has those Faraday bags is if in a get home type situation, EMP, whatever it is, if he didn't want to be tracked, he's going to put his phone in that Faraday bag and cut the signal off so he can't be tracked, which I thought was a great idea. Never thought about that. Now the ones I got from Mission Darkness, it's actually waterproof and also EMP, as far as Faraday part goes. But they have a new one they came out for your cell phone that's also like a waterproof. They have the original Faraday and then have this new one that came out, and it has this different cover on it. So go check out Mission Darkness. I just bought 2. When I get them in, I'll do a video showing them, and I'll test them with the phone, showing that they do work. But the other one, Go Dark, is the company that Wrangler Star does business with. So Go Dark, Mission Darkness. I like Mission Darkness, and you can get them on Amazon. So anyways, that's what I got coming. And I also ordered a new book that I wanted to get that I'll show with a lot of things that's going on. And I got a couple items that's linked to that, that's connected to that I'll do more in depth about. So anyways, but having that cell phone, the Faraday, cut your track. So if you don't want to be tracked and you want to keep, put your phone in there, thought that was a great idea. So I just wanted to throw that in there, and then when I get them, I'll show them. So anyways, RZ mask, some type of safety goggles. In the back here, like I said, my military poncho will be my tarp, my shelter if I need it. If I was gonna, if it took longer than 24 hours to get home and I needed to get some rest, I could use my military poncho and as a tarp, as a cover. And then I have everything I need in here. I got my heavy metal trash bags, paracord. I got some stakes in here, zip ties. And I also have a survival bivvy. I have my net gator in here. And I also have some other things to use as far as with the paracord, running the top line and all that stuff, and tying the knots and everything. I have all that stuff in here. But just basically everything I need to set up a shelter. And now it's summertime. All I really need is a survival bivvy to stay warm if it got cold enough. But I also have the heavy metal trash bag in here to stuff full leaves, to make a mat. I would like to have a hammock in here to get off the ground, but at the same time, I'm not trying to build a shelter. I'm not trying to be seen. So if I did do a shelter, I would even just put my military poncho over myself in my bag and then lean up against a tree and then go to sleep, tucked in there. And then that way I couldn't be seen, but I can also get some rest to get off my feet. But also, I don't want, if I did do a shelter, I want it to be, really low key and nobody could see me and all that and be able to be hidden. So that's why I do have some type of shelter in here. So I do have that. I do have my knives in here. My Relentless is a full tang knife. This would be on my person in a SHTF type situation. I have this underneath my shirt over my vest, and this would be a quick knife I could get to with my folding knife also, but I have a second option in self-defense neck knife underneath my shirt. So, and this chain will break if somebody grabbed it and tried to choke me with it. So that's one of the reasons why I love the Bone Relentless. Plus I have my Ghost knife from Bone, not Bone Relentless, Bone Tactical. Bone Tactical also makes this and the Ghost. I have this in case I can't get in. If I go somewhere, I can't bring my gun, I can't bring a knife with me. I want to have some type of protection on me, and I have the Ghost here to sneak in. It has no metal on it, no metal beads in the handle. The handle doesn't leave fingerprints, and it's a ceramic blade. You can get these at Bone Tactical. He has a new version now where it's all black, not the white. So, but this one's still good. And this is actually a great cigar cutter. So I have this as far as cutter on my cigar. And then I have my cigar torch in here, my lighter also for cigars if I needed a backup and I didn't have one. So that's another reason why I have that in here, but also to sneak in for self-defense. And it is, I can use it as a neck knife, or I can also take the cord off, which this has an attachment that does snap off. So if somebody try to choke you with it, this does snap off. But I also have this, I could take the cord off and then put it in my pocket, put it down in my underwear, depending on where I wanted to hide this to make sure I got it in to have protection on me. It's a great option. You can even, if you got long sleeves on, Greg at Bone Tactical shows, you can duct tape this to your arm, or put it down here like this and duct tape it. That way you can get to the blade and pull it out and have it here underneath some long sleeves, and it can be hidden that way too. So anyways, awesome self-defense tool. And then the Relentless is good too for survival. Full tang knife, do some small woodwork, be able to split wood, or if I wanted to have a fire, at least I have a knife that can do that option. The other thing is navigation. Got a navigation kit here. It's got compass, I got another Sharpie, I got a pencil, I got paste beads, I got I got everything, a whole navigation kit and a map of my area, southeast area in here. And I also have a picture of my family, so I can show if I can't find my family and I find some people, I can show them pictures of what my family looks like, and then they can tell me if they've seen them or not. So I do have a picture of my recent picture of all of us, and family pictures of the family, so I can find them, plus the navigation kit. Other thing I got in here is some Dude Wipes. Gotta have those. I keep plenty of toilet paper in the truck, so I probably grab the toilet paper roll just in case, but I do have some Dude Wipes to get the job done, so in case I have to use the bathroom. Anyways, and then that's all that's in the sleeve, and then that was the main compartment. So you got main compartment, sleeve, and then I got my MRE down here. In the small compartments, the top one is basically all my EDC stuff, allergy medicine I need at work. I even got Flonase in here when things get real bad. I use that. I have some keys in here that I need every day. I have an extra magazine here for my Ruger LC9S. I keep that in here, and then I do have some pepper spray, hand sanitizer. That's a must. And then the other thing is my pepper spray. I'm trying to find where, without looking. It's pretty easy to find. Oh, I do have bug spray. That's another thing. Being in Florida during the summertime, you make sure you got some mosquito bug spray on you, because them damn mosquitoes will eat you up and kill you, eat you alive. And anyways, it's in here somewhere. Where the hell did I put my? Oh, the other thing I have too. It's funny, I can't find. There it is. It keeps moving around. I got my Palm Industry pepper spray on here, just a backup for self-defense. Kind of goes with this. If I could sneak this in, sneak that in, at least I got two types of self-defense options. So I do have that in there. But the one thing I also got in here is my Black Scout Survival 10th anniversary coin, the blacked out one. This is kind of and all the coins, this one trumps them all. So I do have that in there, and I have that for in case I meet the tribe, meet people in my area, If you don't know about the tribe on Black Scout Survival, check it out. Black Scouts got a tribe, people all around the country getting together, having meetings. I got people here in Florida and South Georgia that want to get together and everybody meet each other, you know, and build that community and have like-minded people on the same page. So yeah, go check out the tribe with Black Scout. And I got the coin in here, so if I ever did meet anybody, you know, we'll see who has their coin and, you know, who's buying beer, so, or buying a round of drinks, whatever. But anyways, I have that in here just for that. But that's at the top compartment. And not something I have to have, but now in the bottom zipper compartment, which is like a mesh compartment, I just have a bunch of survival stuff. So I got my pocket, my Boss kit, pocket running kit, a lot of first aid stuff in here, bandages, moleskin. It's got chafing gel, got some Epic wipes, blister bandages, moleskin, sunscreen, electrolyte tablets. So I have my electrolyte tablets to go with my MRE to help, you know, in traveling, to keep my electrolytes up and to stay hydrated, and different kinds of bandages and triple antibiotic cream. So this is first aid, you know, plus, you know, everything you need in a type of running aid kit is what they call it, the Pocket Runner's Aid Kit. So go check these out, Boss Kits. They got a hiker's one, they got a first aid one, they got different ones of these small ones. I love the Boss Kits. They have everything you need for whatever situation it is, they have it in there. So I really love those kits there. And then I just have 2 survival kits, and this was the other thing that I noticed that Wrangler Star didn't have. He didn't have any type of survival kit. I always recommend having some type of survival kit in your EDC get home bag, bug out bag, whatever it is. You should have some type of survival kit. I have 2. Now this one is the combat survival kit from Black Scout he did years ago. This would be on my person. This would be in my cargo pocket in a get home situation, in a bad situation. I would have this in my cargo pocket just for the simple reason if I lost my bag, I want to make sure I got some survival stuff on me that I can get a fire going, purified water container. It's got the water bag in there, and it's got everything I need, signaling. It's got everything I need in a survival kit to sustain myself if I lost my bag. So this would be in my person. Now, if I wanted to, I could put this one in there. This is my signaling kit, but it's also a survival kit. So it has, you know, ferrocerium rod. It's got the tabs in there, the tender in there. It's got the whistle. The whistle I would take out and probably put on the front of my bag with my bunker thing. I would probably take that bunker thing off and put it in my pocket, and then put the whistle on the bag itself. That way, because this bag doesn't have a whistle on the front, so I can put this whistle on there, and I have a whistle to get in touch if I wanted to, you know, get in touch with somebody. But if I had this in my person, you know, I could have this also on me. If I lost my bag, then I could use this to get, you know, help. If it was an SHTF, you know, chaos, civil unrest type situation, I'm not trying to get help, I would probably just have this one, the combat one, on me. But if it was like my truck broke down, man, in the middle of nowhere, and I'm trying to get home, I'd probably go ahead and put this one in just to have for a signaling device. It has a Mercy blanket in it I could use for signaling. It's orange paracord. Everything's safety orange in here. It's got the markers on there, the water bag, purification tablets, little small boo-boo kit in there, first aid. So, you know, I could put this on my person on just like in a rescue type situation, survival. You know, my truck broke down, or we're out in the woods, or something bad happened. You know, I got this to use, and if I lose my bag, I still got this. But in a SHTF type situation, this would be on my person, and that would be in my bag. So I do have 2 survival kits, and Wrangler Star didn't have a survival kit in his EDC get home bag, which I was a little surprised. And I noticed a lot of people don't. They for me, this is redundancy. So you know, 1 is 0, and two is 1, and 1 is 0. So you know, I want to make sure I have plenty of redundancy on the survival items. Even though I have a torch, I have my cigar torch in here, and I have all that stuff, I wanted to make sure I have redundancy when it came to survival stuff. And I got 2 knives, and I got 2 survival kits. I got my navigation kit. You know, I got my tools and stuff. I got my Gerber center drive tool in here. You know, my multi-tool that's got a lot of tools that you need. And you know, and then everything else, you know, it's the same. But you want to have redundancy on the survival stuff, so you can purify water, get fires started, and if you run out of this stuff, you got redundancy in these survival kits to help you through. Or maybe you meet somebody along the way, or you have more people with you, whatever, you can give them a survival kit so they at least have something on them too, on their person. So anyways, that's my thoughts on it. Survival kit, the way to purify water, and a military poncho is a must when it comes. And Wrangler Star didn't have it, so I was a little surprised. But anyways, just my thoughts and opinions on it, guys, and just an update. I did change some things around. Like I said, I added my shelter, more shelter in here with my military poncho. I did put an MRE here instead of protein bars, which the protein bars, I ate them all, but I only ate them every so often. Now, if I go out of town, I would put some protein bars in my EDC pack because my kids loved them. We used them camping when we went on Cub Scouts and we went camping. We were out there. The kids were hungry, wanted snacks, and I had a bunch of protein bars, and I was giving all the kids protein bars. And the best ones are the ones you get at Sam's, but they're put out by the chef, what's his name? But anyways, Fit Crunch. Fit Crunch is the name of the protein bars. You can get them on Amazon or whatever. The best protein bars ever. And they're put out by that chef that had his own show, I think Restaurant Impossible or something. I forget his name. But anyways, those protein bars are amazing and delicious. So get the Fit Crunch ones. Awesome protein bars. Kids love them. I love them. Everybody likes them. So most of those protein bars taste like crap. So anyways, guys, but there's my get home bag. And that's everything I keep with me every day in my truck, plus my vest. And I also have my EDC, so I got my pistol on me. I got an extra mag in my cargo pocket. I got my folder knife. I got my bone breaker. I got my belt here, which the one thing I love about the Black Scout Survival Concealment Belt is it has 2 concealment pockets in the front and then one in the back. And the one in the back, I have a handcuff key in there, which it never picks up on the metal detectors. It's stainless steel handcuff key. And then on the front here, I have a ceramic blade in here to cut zip ties. If you can't break them, you can't break zip ties. But if I couldn't break them, I do have a ceramic blade in there for a backup blade also, but cut zip ties. And all I have to do is get to my, my belt. If I'm handcuffed like this, normally, most of the time you get handcuffed, your hands are behind you. So that's why I keep the handcuff key, stainless steel, in the back there, and I can get it out and then try to get the cuffs off using the handcuff key. I was zip tied in the front. I try to get my belt off and reach down in there and try to get the ceramic blade. You just pull the tab and they slide out and you get it out. But that's the other reason why I go with the Black Scout Survival Concealment Belt, because it has those options. And you can put anything in there. You can put cash in there. Whatever you want. You could put a lock pick set, in there. You could do whatever you want. But for me, I did it in case I was, not with the police, because I wouldn't recommend trying to get out of handcuffs if the police had you using a handcuff key. But for me, that was for terrorists or cartel or some bad guys getting us and having us hostage and have a hostage situation is what I'm looking for. So anyways, that's why I have that in it, for hostage type situations. And obviously I have my pistol, my wallet. I always have a hat, my sunglasses. So, that's what I have on my EDC and be ready to go. But anyways, guys, hope this can help. Go check out Wrangler Star. Check out his recent videos, awesome videos on World War III and how he's preparing, how he's getting organized and getting ready, because things are going to hell. The world's going to hell, the country's going to hell, and it's only going to get worse. I mean, the Bible is unfolding, and if you can't see that, and I pray that you can, because Jesus has already told us all this. He's already told us what's to come and how bad things are going to get. But it's for us to keep our faith in him, to know everything's going to be all right, and to keep praying and to keep Jesus in our life and stay close to him, because he's the only one that's going to help us get us through. But also for us to be prepared and be ready for when things do get bad, we can take care of ourselves and our families and be ready for whatever situation comes. And not just for, civil unrest and stuff like that, but even for disaster. Living in Florida, we get hurricanes. So that's the other reason why I have this, for hurricane season. I have everything I need. If things got bad in a storm or whatever, I have these items to get home or whatever. But hurricane season, weather disasters, you should always be prepared for those, because more likely that's what's going to happen is the weather. I mean, go look what happened in Mississippi with that tornado they just had recently. I mean, that was devastating, disaster. So anyways, and then with the shooting they just had in Nashville, thoughts and prayers to those people. God bless them, and God bless those officers that went in there and didn't hesitate and did their jobs and took that threat out. And But thoughts and prayers to the ones that were the families and the children that were lost, and the adults and the parents and the adults that were lost too. It's terrible. It's tragic. So the world's just getting crazier and crazier, and things are getting worse and worse, and the devil is just, he's got the wheels rolling, he's got everything going. But Jesus said this was going to happen, but he is coming, and Jesus is coming. So anyways, guys, take care. God bless. Hope this can help, and go check out Dave Canterbury, Wrangler Star. And there's a lot of great get home bag and bug out bag videos just here in the last month. So a lot of great information, and a lot of great guys, a lot of knowledge and professionals in this field and survival with military backgrounds and all that stuff that can teach you and tell you a lot more. But I just wanted to show what I have and what I'm running with and what I'm going to have every day. And things did get bad, or whatever the case may be, I have these items. So anyways, guys, take care. God bless.